Who won last? Or who's the point leader? I didn't.
I don't know. I posted it in the chat though, in the
No,
broadcast
I
chat.
was looking at the emails.
Let's see.
Oh, Kyle Cat. Oh, so he's a 22 truck. Okay.
23.
You know what one he's driving tonight?
Yeah, the 23 truck.
No, but you know what scheme?
He usually drives the blue and white one. I don't know which one he's driving, but that's usually the one he drives.
So the Elysian one. Okay.
He's gonna start last. He didn't qualify. Second to last. Spanker backed out and is starting last. So it's not that big of a deal. He started last week, and he and Patton were the only two that had even close to winning the race.
How many laps is it?
It's 130 laps.
How many miles is that? Let me do the math real quick.
I don't know. What's Atlanta? 1.5.
Yeah.
So it'd be 65.
No.
60 and 60 is 120. Yeah, if it's 1.5, no, that'd be 2 mile. I don't know, 80 miles, 90 miles.
How many laps is it again? 100 and what?
130.
Okay, Siri, what's 130 times 1.5? 195. So we'll call 200 miles for this sake.
Oh yeah, my math, I was doing that the opposite. I was subtracting the number instead of adding it.
Teddy, what do you think of that rule book today?
I like it, and it'll be posted. I don't know how do I send that though?
Alright, starting.
Just copy the link.
Okay, because I'll have to put that in the Discord also for the rule package.
Good evening, race fans. It's me, BurgerHouse17, and I'm with Gator Mike and Aquatati, and we are here to bring you the GC Sports Atlanta 200. This is the preset race every Tuesday night. We have, you're seeing on your screen, the points leader. So far, this is the third round of 4, so one more round to go after this week. The leader is Mopal Cat, 42905. That's his truck you see right there, the number 23 Chevrolet. And Gator Mike, we have 6 guys vowing for 4 spots.
Yeah, the championship 4 gets determined tonight. And what better track to do it than Atlanta Motor Speedway? This track has it all. It's going to be a lot of pack racing tonight, a lot of draft. Bottom line dominant. But you can't make that outside work every now and then. And tires. I can't preach enough about tires and what they're going to mean tonight. So we're going to see a lot of good action here.
That is true, absolutely. Tires are going to be huge tonight. They always are. A lot of guys love to run loose setups, and they're really, really fast, but they burn up those rubbers really quick. And then some guys, call them smart, call them safe.
You guys can join.
But they'll run a tighter setup. They'll keep those tires a little fresher through the runs, and they might even make a fuel run, a few of them. So pit strategy, especially since these are going to be green flag laps, are going to be a huge factor. Aquatati, you are in the race tonight.
Hold on, you guys
Who
can
got
join.
the pole?
Private Patton got the poll. You guys can join real quick, and then you can chat with me after. That way you can blue screen now.
Sure, we are going in right now.
Yep. Let me know when you're off blue screen.
We are loading in right now to the GC Sports Preset Atlanta 200. 3 stages. We are hitting join now.
Yeah, Private Patton got the pole by 1/1000th of a second over playoff hopeful, the guy entering tonight in 6th in points, having to make up a lot of points, Country Caliber, but he's the top qualifier of the 6 drivers. And I'm going racing, so over to you guys.
Right side.
Yeah, Brink, as we start, we're going to have a tight playoff battle here tonight as these guys take the green flag. Private Patton in the bright purple, I guess pink 21 truck, leads the field to green, but tight playoff battle. We're going to be following it all night.
Yeah, Private Patton is not in the playoff battle, but he has been one of the more dominant trucks. Just missed out on a race start technicality. But Mopal Cat, RJ Smitty, Justin Hackett is in 3rd, and Evo Beat is in 4th. Probably your dad is 5th. Christian Caliber is 6th as we load into the green flag here at Atlanta. They're coming out of turn 4 on lap number 1. We were a little behind, but Private Patton leads the first lap with RJ Smitty close behind and Probably Your Dad in 3rd. That is Justin Zagat and Evo B battling for 4th as you go into turn number 1. Evo B is going to snag it from him. And they straighten out coming off of turn number 2. But Aqua Taddy, your commissioner in the 00 truck, is just behind the 88, pushing him down the back straightaway. That's the 15, the blue and white truck you see back there in about 7th place. That is T-Bird. He was unfortunately eliminated from the playoff hunt last week. He's in 8th place as it is, but in 7th place on the track.
Real quick, that's Country Caliber in front of me, not Justin. That's the 98.
Oh, that's it. I'm going to have a winter race where I confuse those two trucks.
Yeah, they look a lot alike. I was just letting you know which one was which.
T-Bird does make his return to the GC Sports Racing League here tonight. Not vying for the playoffs anymore, but glad to have him back. They're 3 wide in the middle of 3 and 4.
Yeah, to go back and see that because up front we are single file. That's the 17 truck of Butters. Yep, there he is. My boy and yours in the middle there. He's trying to hold it tight. He's got his line. Keeping it off those guys up above him and below him. Now he'll fall in behind your point leader, Willpower Cat, as Justin Packett in the 88 is now underneath him down the back straightaway. That is the 22 of Beery. Drafting up on the 17. Got a nice high line here. And the high line, like you said, will work. The bottom line, you see a lot of guys are driving on the bottom line here in 3 and 4, where they get a lot of speed off the corner.
Yeah, going into tonight, Mo Power Cat was the points leader. He should feel pretty safe. He had a 29-point gap entering tonight. So as long as he gets at least a couple stage points and a top 10 finish, I mean, he's good to go. RJ Smitty, he's in 2nd place entering tonight. However, he's not going to be as comfortable as he's only 9 points above that cutoff line. So he needs to get some stage points and a good finish tonight. Everybody else, they are right on top of it. Justin Shackett, he's only 6 points above. Evo B, 3 points above. Probably Your Dad sitting right there at 3 below. And Country Caliber, he needs a lot of help here as he is 9 below the cutoff line tonight. So he's going to be driving with everything he's got.
Well, Country Caliber showing strength here, running with the lead pack. We have the top 6 cars here. T-Bird is leading that 2nd pack in the 15 truck. Private Patton's going to go back to the lead. Unfortunately for the 3 truck, there's no bonus points for leading a lap. Because he did have a good battle and did lead a couple of laps here. Now he's going to yield to the high side, and Evo B will follow Private Patton down low to turn number 1. And Country Caliber, trying to get a draft off the 13, is going to try and do the same thing in the back straightaway. And Aqua Taddy's going to stay high. No, the 98 is going to squeeze. He doesn't know which lane to take heading into turn 3.
So stage 1 here tonight is going to be 40 laps. You can get, depending on how hard you push your truck, probably 15 to 17 laps just on tires. Tires are going to go quicker than fuel tonight. So you're going to see most of these guys here in stage 1. They're going to just probably split it in thirds twice.
It's actually a little surprising. Sorry to interrupt, but it's a little surprising to see some of these guys up front being so racy as it is. For the sheer fact of using up their tires. Aqua Taddy, I know you can hear us, but you look like the safest right now. Just kind of riding along, just taking care of those. But the 3 was battling up front. The 13 has been pushing forward. 21 got past, didn't want to stay back there. They've been fighting, and they have sure as heck been using up those rubbers underneath those trucks. There goes Probably Your Dad low on the 00, but he's not going to let it stick. Into turn number 2, they'll be side by side coming off the straightaway.
We've got 4 of our playoff drivers right here in this front group, and these are all 4 that are right around the cutoff line. So right now they've got the good track position. They need to close the stage out. Still a long way to go.
Take a look back in the 2nd pack again as old guy 74 who's up near the front of the 2nd pack. We saw the 17 hit the wall a little while back when we were looking at this pack of cars. He hasn't quite rebounded from that yet, but he was able to stay in front of those last 2 trucks, the 02 and the 45. 02 broadcast space 85 right now. So the by get to him. Brian SP 24. One more guy in the back here. Looks like, well, Spreader 24 has exited the race. Looks like T-Bird found some trouble. He was leading that 2nd pack, and now he finds himself in last place. So something did occur, it looks like, to T-Bird.
Indeed, as as T-Bird has dropped back there, but these guys should be approaching pit stops here pretty shortly already. The laps go by pretty quick here at Atlanta, 30-second laps. This top six has gotten single file, probably in anticipation that pit stops are coming soon. They don't want to cluster things up getting onto the road, so nice and clean.
That is a really good point. And, if you do have to pit kind of early, if you do use up your tires a bit too much, you may not make it on one stop. You may have to pit again before the end of the stage. If that happens, you may go a lap down.
Now, last night in the Monday Series, we did see one driver that tried to do it on one stop here in Stage 1. It didn't work. He blew a tire on the last lap and ended up collecting a playoff driver in the process. So, one stopping this first stage is probably not something you're going to see tonight. Definitely two stops.
Private Patton still leading this pack, single file. You see the single file behind them as well. Aquatati, do you have a lap count for us, please?
Coming to 27 to go.
27 to go here in stage number 1. Probably that looks a little high, but that could just be his line, taking care of the tires, not really looking to make a pass, and not trying to hug the very bottom of that corner, wearing out that right front, or even the right rear, depending on the car.
This front six definitely using a draft here to break away from the rest of the field. It's going to come down to pit stops here, pit strategy.
Still there.
If you pit even a lap earlier than everybody else, you gain so much time on these fresh tires, at least a second a lap. However, those guys will pit after you. They're going to have that fresh tire advantage. So it's kind of a game of chess right here. Who wants to pit first, who wants to pit later? We're about to find out here in the next couple laps.
See if we can manage our tire wear a little, okay?
Looks like we're going to have a couple takers right here with Private Pat, probably your dad. First two that duck below the back stretch yellow line to indicate they're coming to pit lane.
We're going to have two guys who's like the first time around. Those four will stay out. And this is the time, if you pit early, we can maybe gain a little with one more lap of fresh tires, and the guys can pit a lap or two later. There is that as well. You see 21 who's been leading most of this race. Private Patton is going to lead the starters to pit road. We'll go back out to the action. Here's Evo B, RJ Smitty, and Kirky Calvert also looking to pit. Aquatati is staying high in Diego and has to lap around this 1.5-mile circuit here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Hugs the wall on turn 4. Real tight Kyle Larson here he has. Here comes the other three trucks into pit lane. And everyone else behind them, it looks like. Right, T's coming down. Erie, old guy 74.
Yeah, fairly clean there, getting onto pit lane. About as good as you can do it in a group, so kudos to those guys. This pit lane, it can be easy to get on, but at the same time, it is deceptively tricky. So getting up off that banking, so that can be really loose.
You're going to blow a tire soon.
We see Private Patton has lost the lead with the virtual lead. You assume they'll have it when they come back around and everything's pit, but probably your dad has put some space between the two trucks here. Looks like Private Patton had a little bit of the trouble getting his tires underneath him coming off of the apron. Probably your dad able to jump out in front of him. Here they come around the field. Try and change the camera. We'll see what we have coming out there. Country Caliber. I'm sorry. Yeah, Justin Hay and RJ Smitty. Here's Evo B. Probably your dad's going to assume the lead here. And Private Patton's going to get by for second. There's your top three with Evo B falling in line. He's going to get a little bit of a draft off of 21. Might be able to sneak on up to his rear.
Yeah, this is definitely spread out that front group. But right now, Evo B is sitting pretty just because he's got fresher tires than the two in front of him. Even if they're only a lap or two fresher, that is still a big advantage here at Atlanta. So keep an eye on that 13 truck as he tries to get as many stage points as possible.
Something that we haven't mentioned yet also when you're coming in the pit is how you get to pit lane, how quickly you can go down without getting a speeding penalty. And as you can tell, it looks like the Evo B did one of the better jobs of that as he was able to get in front of these trucks that were pictured here on the RJ Smitty being one of them in fourth place. We had a good 2-second gap from third to fourth.
Dad's going to let Private Patton go. He just pulled low on the back straightaway. let
You
that
can't
21
save gas
take
in
point.
front.
That gas is no problem here at Atlanta tonight. We won't have to worry about that.
Right. Well, I'm sure he's able to save his tires a little better speed being behind the truck, going down all the corner.
Yeah, definitely a strategy play there by RJ. Sorry, not RJ, but probably your
Still
dad.
there.
And don't forget, Private Patton, he just wants to win the race. He's not playing for points. He's not trying to make sure he gets to the next round. He just wants to be in victory lane. So he can kind of play the rabbit to these other championship battling guys. Just
Trying to
follow along.
hashtag spoil those playoffs.
Evo B has caught back up. There's a Type 3 truck pack now. And then RJ Smitty and Christian Calvert are rounding out the top 5, running by themselves. There's Aquatati. He's back here with the 0-2. Did you have a mishap or did something happen to you?
Like a speeding penalty.
Yep, speeding penalty and popped the right rear.
Oh,
Pushing it. One more lap. But we will reset after this stage here. So everybody testing out their trucks, feeling them out, figuring out how far they can push them, the limits that they may have, and this valuable information.
Something that might be worthwhile, this is a 40-lap stage, like Gator Mike was saying. The 15 truck went in pit on lap 21, so he, as long as he can make his tires last the same amount of time, he actually should only have to do this one stop.
T-Bird is a master saver. We've seen it happen before. And that's impressive, because that's the longest I've seen anybody go on tires is 21 laps. Nobody can make it more than 20 last night.
And that was just the thing. We thought something happened to him. He must have just decided that.
It looks like his truck is lagging pretty bad right here, right now, as I'm following on board with it. It is all over the place.
Luckily, he's running all by himself. Oh,
Maybe
he lagged out. Oh, we're never going to find out what would have happened now if he could have made it.
Taddy just commentator cursed that thing.
Okay, yeah, now I'm seeing him like that. I didn't see it when you guys first said it. He just barely popped out a little bit after you guys had said something. Apparently you guys seen he lagged out before anybody else did.
Yeah, he was on when it happened. So we have the top 3 drafting up front here. They put a bit more space between 4th and 5th. The RJ Smitty and Caliber riding back there.
Yeah, it looks like these guys, they're just content on riding in line. Evo hasn't tried to make a move. Neither is Dad. They're just trying to get as much of a gap over 3rd or 4th right there to guarantee a top 3 spot on the stage. One pit stop to go.
A little bit of racing back here in the pack. You see the 17 of Butters. He made a couple. He passed the 22 and the 74. Got 2 spots there. He just missed the pass and he caught up with him. He's getting tight off of turn number 2. He's going to touch the wall. Old guy's going to get an eye on him into turn 3. Ryan SP's going to follow. Ryan SP's going to go right in the back. That was the second time we put the camera on Butters and he hit the wall. So maybe we will stay off of Butters for the rest of the race.
Here comes Country. First of the top 5 to pit here.
Hey, is DK still in here? Did he leave the chat?
Yep. I've been here.
Oh. Sorry about that, guys.
Speak up, DK. Don't wait for us. I'm not going to email.
Yeah, we do have another member here in the booth. Old DK Brown has decided to join us. Been awfully quiet, just kind of listening in on things, I guess. DK, any takeaways on what you've seen thus far?
It looks like the 21 has got the best truck as far as I can tell from the beginning of the race. But other than that, man, I've just been sitting here watching the race, listening to y'all talk. It's been a good race.
It's been pretty straightforward thus far. Nothing too dramatic.
Very business as usual so far.
Keep my eye on the 13 truck. He does have the freshest tires. I believe that the
Slow down.
the front two, after their next stop, he should be set to good.
Absolutely, as it looks like Dad's going to come to pit lane this time by.
Hey, let the 13 go out of turn 2, and then here he comes. This is a little early, but it is also strategy. They're going to have fresher tires longer in the run, rather than let these set of 4 tires, wear all the way down and then pit. you'll kind of have a little bit more speed for the rest of the run.
Dad pick coming to 12 to go.
It's a very F1 kind of strategy, if you will. How they manage their tires a lot of the time. But Evo B and Private Patton are going to stay out another circuit here in Atlanta. A lot of the leaders have started the pit. I think RJ Smitty and Country Caliber both pitted. Aquatati is coming out of the pit lane now. Could have had some two-tire stops as well. Here comes Justin Hackett.
Private Patton is going to come this time by. Evo's going to stay out another lap. Very clean entry for the 21.
Yeah, trying to get through him. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, he is a lone duck here on pit road, and just tag him and come off his head.
Evo's coming this time, so that's
Private Pat doesn't have to think too hard. He just has to run his race, run his lines, hit his marks. Pressure's on guys like Evo B, Country Caliber. They have to perform today.
Yeah, Evo pitting right here. That's going to cycle all of our leaders through. I don't know if anybody has tried to extend here or not. All of our leaders will have made a pit stop. About 9 to go.
Good clean entry for the 13.
And the 22 is the race leader right now.
Say that again?
I have the 22 is the race leader right now.
Tackleberry getting some laps in. Had a great run last week.
Another guy who's just racing for a win. 23. That's always a nice truck like here. Here he comes down. Last out of hit pit road, it appears. Private Patton's going to get his lap back. You see Private Patton is still behind probably your dad, the number 32 truck. We're going to go to the 13. He should be blending up here soon. Here he is coming off the pit road. You see how those two trucks he pit ahead of him. He was in between them. He pit last. They gained a couple of tenths on him because they've been running on pressure tires for a lap while he was still on older tires. There's a difference right there. They all had good entrances on the pit road.
23 of Mopow Cat race leader.
Yeah, Mopower Cat is going super slow here as he's trying to save the whole way. I just swapped over to him. He's getting blown past by a couple of these trucks.
Yeah, we're just
trying to limit it to the end.
He should be coming to 6 to go right now. I'm a lap down, getting ready to take 7, so he should be coming to 6 to go.
He's trying hard here to save that as much as he can, but he can afford to do this. He is the points leader heading into tonight with a pretty decent gap, so he's throwing it out there.
Apologies for the 7 to go.
It's 7 to go now. It's 6 to go at the line.
Correct.
You see, there is a truck back there in the middle of the straightaway. We cannot tell from our view who that is.
That is me. That's me.
Oh, that's not okay. Are you in second?
No, I'm a lap down.
Oh, so this has big implications. If Mopow Cat does keep these guys a lap down and finishes the stage, only Aquatati, if it ended now, would go a lap back. Anyone behind him would not.
Which would be just Clay that's racing. 2 birds. I'm in 12th. Clay's in 13th.
Okay, so
Two
no
bird
playoff
four.
trucks down.
Correct.
Although you are gaining on Mopow Cat pretty quickly. You may both been around. This is 5 to go. We are with the leader, Mopow Cat, and the number 22 truck.
And 4 laps to go.
Love seeing the 23 truck out front. Maybe a bit biased though.
Especially in those colors, I'm guessing.
Hey, that's one of my favorite schemes in the truck series.
One of my favorite trucks of all time, if I may, it's one of the oldest trucks of all time. But Darrell Waltrip in the truck series was just the first season, I want to say, maybe the second season. He had a number 17 diehard truck. It looked similar to Aquatati's Double Zero, where it was black and red, but it was mostly black with the red striping. It was awesome.
This truck is orange.
There are a couple of good schemes I liked. I liked the old Valvoline schemes. The Crown Royal scheme was pretty good.
That was good.
But me being the Dale fan that I was, loved that 3 truck that Mike Skinner drove. Loved it.
Yeah, we had a model. my living room of that piece of next to the car, next to the hauler. That was a big deal.
But back to this, I'm interested to see if Mopower Cat can make this.
That's
Yeah,
3
we
to
went
go.
back to private patent here, trying to see where we might be able to tell the R in the view of there's Mopower Cat, looks like right there on the back straightaway. He's the relinquished spot for those lap down vehicles. He's in turn 3. Private patent does have a heck of a run. You can see him getting larger in the screen right here. Go up on route. Mopower Cat hits the line of private patent out of turn 4 a lap ago. They were probably a half a lap distance.
That's 2 to go, so from here out, Cat cannot pit.
Yeah, he was committed to this strategy anyways. So
It's going to pay off unless he wins the last lap.
so he's going to get caught by these guys behind him.
He is caught. They have caught.
But
All right.
He may not leave this lap.
from where he was running, it's still going to be a net gain if he can make it to the line.
That is true. Add more playoff points, right?
Yep. There goes Pat, and there goes Dad.
He's in third. 1 lap to go. 10 calibers at that.
Hey, can you guys check if Smitty lagged out?
Oh, no! Cat just blew a tire. Cat blew a tire on the back straightaway.
Yep, we see him on the roof can with 50 calibers. We see 23 truck down low on the apron.
Smitty is on pit lane. His truck is twitching, so he is not lagged out.
So that's a pit stop?
Yeah.
Now, Private Patent can take stage 1.
Everybody RJ Smitty was on pit lane during that last lap.
You're going to blow a tire soon.
Unsure
clear.
what took place in the season.
That'll earn you a few stage points.
Evo B was third.
I'll get you the full results here in just a second. Shackett got 5th.
Good points for Shackett. See if I can't do some live points here while we focus on the resumption of this race for stage number 2.
Yeah, everyone's gonna come down pit road. Get some 4 fresh tires, fill it up with gas, get ready for stage number 2 here at Atlanta.
So Mopower Cat went from leading to getting no points in that stage. Brutal.
Rip.
That's still worth the risk. It's not like he went a lap down or anything. Both the 3 and the 23 are at the rear of the field here.
Ready?
Private Patton's in the lead with probably your dad on the outside front row. Evo B is on the outside of the second row, and that is Caliber inside of the second row as they head down to the turn number 1. Oh, that's Justin Hackett on the inside of row number 2, actually. And Christian Caliber is behind him in 5th. All right, new rule. You got to change the 98 speed to not be
So after stage number 1, we have a tie for the cutoff line right now between Smitty and probably your dad.
Clear, no pressure from behind.
Evo B and Justin, they are only 2-3 points above, respectively, above that cutoff line. So it's really close. Country's still got a lot of work to do. He's about 8 points below.
He's basically going to win.
Got one inside.
Or just beat everybody else. If you told me a couple weeks ago that probably your dad or RJ Smitty would be battling for the final playoff spot in the final round, I was like, not. They would have both clinched their way into the final 4, but here we sit. That competitive here in the playoffs.
RJ was sitting, he needed some stage points. He was comfortable heading into tonight, but he wasn't clear by any means. He needed some good stage points, and he did not get that stage 1, and that has put him right on the bubble.
Here he sits in 9th position behind Brian S.K. And
So
place Aquatati just behind him.
For the viewers, if there were to be a tiebreaker tonight for that final cutoff spot, the tiebreaker would go to the highest finisher amongst those drivers. So right now, as they run, it would be probably your dad advancing over RJ Smitty if things were to end right now. We still have a long way to go.
Long way to go. We were barely into the opening lap of stage number 2. We should see them take 2 pit stops again, if I'm not mistaken. But we just saw
Yeah, this stage is 3 laps shorter. It's going to be 37 laps. I think a majority of these drivers are going to have to make 2 stops. However, there are going to be some that are probably going to try for just one Mopower Cat included, just because he tried it.
Yeah, I was just going to say, we saw him just finish a half a lap shy going all the way. So we could definitely see Mopower Cat come here.
But this action in the front of the field is insane. We just had a 3-wide move for the lead. Country Caliber takes over the top spot with that Thor Sport, almost twin-looking truck right there. Justin Shackett following through for second. Private Pat calls back to third.
And as you say, he has to win this race. He must have hurt us. But there he goes, shooting to the lead. Winning stage 2 would be a big help to him. And Justin Hackett as well.
But yeah, these guys, they're racing hard. It looks like they're committed to just making 2 stops here in the second stage. There's a couple guys towards the back.
Well, the 88 makes a block.
Yeah, Mopower Cat included.
That Private Patton, he's going to clear him to turn number 3. That block may end up costing Justin Hackett third place as well as the Evo B goes low. And Beery in the number 22 truck, puts his nose up to the front.
Yeah, Shackett did not want to give up that low line because he knew.
That's what happens.
This is what happens. You're going to get freight trained here. You're going to go to the back of the line.
But if he's not careful, probably your dad is lurking just behind as well.
You can make the outside work if you have a couple of trucks up there. It's rare, but it's possible. But just being up there by yourself, you might as well kiss him goodbye because you're losing some spots.
In 1 second, everybody has to take about 2 second high end here back. I'll be right here on the leader, Country Caliber.
All right. As a Private Pat going to go around Country Caliber. Country Caliber looked more than willing to just let him go there into corner number 1. So Private Pat in the 21 truck is back to the lead. Your pole sitter and stage 1 winner here tonight. Back to the front. Country Caliber, though, looked like he took a peek there into 3. But thought better of it, so he's just going to ride right behind the 21 for now as they're getting some ground over third place on back as those guys are fighting. Tackleberry moving his way up to third place, getting around Justin Shackett. They're really getting bottled up there behind that 22 truck. The 22, the 88, the 32, the 3, and the 13. 5 trucks right here. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Tackleberry moves up the track. We're going to allow Justin Shackett to come on through. And a couple other trucks most likely. But Country Caliber is loving seeing this in his mirror. This is giving him a huge advantage, seeing these guys battle, because he's trying to clinch a top 2 spot in this stage with these guys fighting like this.
All right, thanks everybody. Sorry about that. Should have did it before the race started. But I see the top 2 has broken away here. And Aquatati, I'm curious, what lap are we on?
Give me just a second. I'm doing fine. We have 27 laps remaining in the stage.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Justin Hackett is leading this second pack, trying to catch the leaders. They are 4 down on the bottom. That should help, but you got 1 truck lingering up high. They can all get in line. They could make a run here at the leaders. Beery and probably that in the back of that pack. Side by side.
Yeah, these guys have been fighting hard. They're leaving nothing on the line right here. They're going to probably make 2 stops. They're going to have to with how hard they've been fighting.
They're either making it difficult on their crew chiefs or taking it easy, because if they're just going to race the trucks to the limit, then all the crew chief has to do is make sure they're pissed off fast.
Which I asked him slow stop last night. The game was not kind to me.
I heard the server for slow last night.
Hold your line.
That wasn't the only thing
Slow
slow.
down. You enter pit road.
That 23 truck
Got the
was
black
not
flag
good.
this time.
We are on the 3 truck RJ Smitty as he drafts behind the 13 of Evo B. That's probably your dad who's trying to get up in the 4th spot. They are side by side, losing a little more ground now to those leaders. Evo B almost touch off of turn 2, and RJ Smitty will get a run, but he'll back off into turn number 3. They're going to get in line here in turn 3. We'll get straight down the front straightaway as you see Country Caliber poking his nose down low on the leader.
Now, I am not sure what happened to RJ at the end of stage number 1, but I'm assuming he got the free pass, and this is for position. But he needs as many stage points as he can get here in stage 2 because he bled them out in stage 1. So these are every position right here for him is going to be crucial.
We are now on board with Mopawa Cat as we can hear him get out of the gas getting into turn number 3. Could he be saving his tires already? We will find out as we get through the stage, for sure.
Outside,
He
by
was
himself.
1 lap short in stage 1, so he's definitely going to want to stop here.
And these leaders are just in front of him. He's being very casual. He's taking it very easy. Not trying to race up on him. He sees them. They're ahead of him.
Right side.
No point in overdriving your truck now.
Tricky spot here.
Got a car
Caddy
coming
fresh
behind.
tires. There's some
All
guys
clear.
pitting, some guys staying out. They're going to be 3 wide.
Here comes Tackleberry as we're on board, following Private Pat in the pit lane. Oh, on the very outside marker.
All clear.
Close but clean right there.
2 trucks pit. First guy is in. Good 24 and the 15 are out of the race. Excalibur signaling he might be coming down this time by as Aquacati is taking over second place.
Yeah, that's
All
my
3 of
bad.
them.
I wouldn't have taken him 3 wide. Shackett signaled he was going to pit, so I was trying to go around him while he
You're
pit.
clear.
I wouldn't have done that otherwise.
Yeah, and then he stayed out. So called an audible there.
Aquacati, now your leader. Second place, you look
No,
back and
no, I'm
probably
not
your
the
dad.
leader. I was just coming out of pits when they
Oh,
passed
gotcha.
me.
Okay. So that means probably your dad is your leader.
Correct.
With RJ Sweeney now running in second. We should see these trucks come down pit lane any lap now. In fact, we've got the signal. Yeah, the 32 and the 3 are coming in. The 3 stayed out. Did he miss pit lane?
It looked like he lost a lot of time right there, and he's still trying to get back up to speed.
Here's Mopawa Cat now running past him. That is for the virtual with the lead, actually.
RJ Smitty, he is limping right now. He missed pit lane. He might not have the tire to make it back around. He is going about 50 miles an hour here off number 2.
That is true. That's huge. We're on him now in case something happens to him. Mopawa Cat is the leader as he went by.
Another devastating blow to RJ Smitty.
That is it was a good thing it happened in stage 2. If it was going to happen, it didn't happen in the next stage. But he's going to have to get this lap. Well, will he go a lap down? Probably if Mopawa Cat
He's
stays out.
definitely going to go a lap down here.
He does make it to pit lane safely.
So much time lost.
You see all those other trucks that are coming off pit lane. It'll surely come around before RJ Smitty comes out. There's probably that entering the back straightaway now.
And if RJ doesn't make the Final Four, that will truly be a shocking result. He is a championship favorite entering these playoffs.
He was my pick.
Kind of like what happened to Kevin Harvick last year in the Cup Series. Got knocked out at Martinsville before the Final Four. And this would be something.
Careful, still there. Clear all around.
Well, Evo B, let's see, he might be the virtual leader. No, there's a truck up there ahead of him. Right.
And Country's
Patton's
up there,
leader.
Private Pat.
Yeah, Patton's lead.
Oh, now we're on RJ Smitty. He has already gone a lap down. Yeah. So now, if he is the only car a lap down, he will get it back at the end of the stage.
Still going to miss out on all those stages. So.
Oh, absolutely, which would be huge. But, you know, like a lot of these guys, it's going to make stage 3 interesting because they're going to be fighting for a win.
Every finishing position is separated by 2 points, so each one of those positions, they matter. That's a lot of points right there. So just finishing 2 spots behind somebody else, that's 4 points. That's a lot of points. Right now, these guys are right on top of each other in terms of points. Everything's
Low power cat battling with the 45 Brian SP. Going underneath them, getting those position there.
And I just got a message on my screen that said my application is suspending in 15 minutes because the license can't be verified.
Uh-oh.
Have you ever heard of
That
that?
doesn't sound good.
I have never heard of that before.
Yeah, me neither. Hopefully I don't get shut off here in 15 minutes.
Yeah, that would be terrible. But yeah, let us know. Well, I guess we'll know if you disappear.
Yeah, well, it just says the Apple closed, not that the whole PlayStation. So I should still be able to tell you what happens.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, never heard of that before.
Yeah,
That's a new one.
Caddy's been hacked. Somebody else is driving his truck.
I mean, something's going on. I don't know what's going on.
Hey, this wanted to say again, another good run here by Tackleberry. You see him running with what I believe to be the 4th, 5th, and 6th place trucks.
This is 3rd through 6 right here.
Third, 4th, 5th, and 6th. Okay.
Yep.
So good run out of Tackleberry, just being up here with this group. Again, not fighting for a championship.
Following up a good performance from before he lagged out last week at Bristol. Had
Right.
a good run going there. So he's backing it up next 2 weeks in a row.
You just see Justin Hackett and Evo Booey. Not sure if Justin Hackett's trying to make a run on Evo or just stay behind him. Trying to stay in line here to catch those leaders. They've been need to. All 3 of these guys, they can't just sit back here, even though they're in the top 5 and they're getting stage points. They need every possible point. They have got to catch those leaders and try and make a run.
Catching up with some of the